Good morning, Mazer.
It's time for our news.
Mazer, are you good at singing? Do you like singing?
Do you like singing but you're not so good at it?
Do you like singing but you're terrified?
Are you kind of sort of a little bit curious about performing?
You should try out for the musical review.
It's this awesome collection of a whole bunch of songs and numbers and stuff from different plays throughout the last century.
Auditions are next Tuesday and Wednesday after school.
And there'll be a sign-up sheet on the drama/orchestra/choir room door, so sign up for a time.
Everybody's invited.
That's middle school, high school, and faculty. Miss Voss, we know you have a great voice, so we're calling you out right now.
And you get to hang out with us.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. And Miss Mackenzie does it too. It's gonna be great. We're just crazy, so you come. Okay.
Trunk or treat is today in the parking lot. It's during mentoring, and if you're in mentoring right now, go trunk or treat. If you're in 6th period, check in with your mentoring teacher, then go trunk or treat.
Middle schoolers, we have a Halloween party today. High schoolers, sorry, you can't come. Yay, we get to wear costumes.
Don't blow up for next year. And remember, you can still be written up, so be good, kids. Eligibility for basketball is based on your first term grades, so make sure your grades are good and then you can play basketball.
Girls soccer team, you have a banquet and it's on Wednesday.
Middle school math team, on Mondays you meet in Mrs. Plott's room, and on Fridays you meet in 223 for your math club thingies.
The Costa Rica Winter is donating school supplies to school kids in Costa Rica. So if you have anything, donate it.
Now it's time for our pride.
Bronwyn Kennington, an 8th grader that does a lot of stuff.
I love to sit in the corners of my the library, local library, the school, it doesn't matter. I write wherever I like to. I love writing fantasy because it's very easy for me to be able to step into my character's world and maybe forget my own problems for a little while. I truly started writing in 6th grade, and then in 7th grade last year I started writing more and more and more, and pretty soon I was just writing on whatever I could find. I find that anything can be my inspirations for writing. I love to play my 2 instruments, the piano and the violin. I'm really a fine arts kind of person. I love acting, dancing, love it all. I tell people that I'm not very talkative and I don't really like being around people, but I think that's a lie. I love being around people, and as long as they're not getting on my nerves. Shakespeare this year, wow. I got to the first meeting where we were just talking it out. She said, we're doing King Lear, Middle Eastern style. Oh, this is going to be interesting. And then she told us that we were dancing, and that we were dancing in a Middle Eastern style, belly dancing, and I was like, oh, I've always wanted to learn Middle Eastern dance. And when I learned my solo, I was so excited because one of them involved a lot of hip work, and it was fun. So I got to really dance down at Shakespeare this year. I was going through my lines and the girl said, Bronwyn, go over there and flirt with Caleb, go on. And it was awkward. It was just awkward. Mazer is home. There are so many memories attached to this building. When it was being built, my dad used to bring us up here every Sunday, and we'd walk around and my dad would point something out and say, that's where my office is going to be, or that's the orchestra room. And so we got to see all these cool things, and so memories are very closely intertwined through this building. I love the small classes. They're smaller than public schools, and just our overall school size is smaller, and I feel like if I went to a public school, I would die because there are so many people and it's so loud. And Mazer, everybody almost knows everybody, and we're so close to each other. And I love the teachers here. They seem to have more control over their classes, and they seem to want to get to know each student on an individual basis. And I feel like at a public school you wouldn't be able to do that because you have so many students. But here at Mazer, we're small enough that the teachers can get to know us individually and work with us individually. I have a lot of goals because I'd love to get my books published. I'd love to be a dancer. Life-wise, I'd like to graduate high school. And that's all I really have.
See you later, Mazer.
Bye.